Hi guys, and welcome to Main Street Tea.
A new podcast brought to you by two women who love their fandoms.
We're here to dish with you about what's happening in all our favorite universes. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Ellie.
And this is Main Street Tea. Okay, so we're back.
Hola, buenas noches, or buenos dias, depending where you're listening from.
So let's catch everybody up on our last week. Ellie and I just got back from the river. We took a little vacation with our friends and got back into the swing of things this week with work. So I have to tell you something really funny that actually happened this week. I was on the phone with my dad and we're wrapping up the conversation, and he had listened to our podcast and was telling me that he actually enjoyed it and really liked the show.
That's awesome.
And at the end of the conversation, he goes, "Okay, and keep it magical, bitches."
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. And of course, fucking in true dad fashion, he gets it wrong, but
that is so adorable.
It was close enough. It was so cute.
That is super cute.
Okay, so tell me about your week. What was going on for you?
So this week was kind of exciting. My little went back to school, so she is in 6th grade now, and I still can't believe it. So funny story. She's asking me to walk to school by herself, which is maybe I know. So I
maybe because you embarrassed her by walking her to the front on her first day of middle school.
No.
Were there other moms? I didn't see other moms in that video you took.
No, there were plenty of parents taking pictures.
As close.
Up close.
You were very close.
No, actually, she doesn't mind when I pick her up. It's just that she was just wanting to feel, like a little grown up, since it is 6th grade and the kids where we live, they already go together. We live so close.
Well, so. I'm really proud of her. You know that.
You don't know what I did.
You said no?
No.
You followed her.
I did.
Of course you did. I'm not proud of you.
So I gave her a 5-minute
Isn't she on a tracker anyways?
Yes, she does have a little.
So why would you need to follow her? Couldn't you just stare at your phone?
I was just so scared. So she had no idea, but I drove really slow, and then by that point she was already at the stoplight, already, pretty much there at school. And she was just jumping and laughing, and I just drove her by really slowly. She didn't even get to see me, but it was just a little moment of seeing her being a big girl. I know. I don't think I'm going to tell her until she's 18. I followed you to school.
Yeah.
But
unless she listens to this.
Right. But on her first days of school, I'm always going to take her. I need my vids. I need my pictures. First day, I
swear to God, my mom probably took, maybe a couple, this is, my life was not the Instagram mom life. That is this life. All right, so what else do we have going on? Let's jump into our next segment. Oh yeah, so we are officially taking questions from our listeners.
Yes.
So send us all of your questions or topic suggestions for future episodes. Ellie, take it away.
So I asked a few of my friends to really critique our podcast and to really tell me what they want to hear more from us. And my friend Joy let me know that she would really like us to talk about more superheroes, what we love about them, what we don't love about them, any upcoming stuff that's going on. And obviously we are a fandom podcast, so we will definitely be squeezing in all those superheroes and facts, new movies coming up, new series coming up, and things like that. And speaking of new series and new movies, I wanted to apologize because on our first podcast, I seriously jumped the gun and was just so excited about Loki having its own storyline that I said that Loki was having a movie coming up. That is not true. That is completely not true. Loki is actually going to have a television series or just a series, and that's what the real thing is happening.
Yes. On Disney Plus.
Yes, on Disney+.
Which we're going to talk about today, but not right now.
Yeah. So really excited about this series, and I definitely feel the same way as I felt before. I mean, it was just about time. I'm so excited for Loki to have his own storyline, so we'll see where he goes with this, right?
I'm super stoked. Okay, so I know you're super excited, and you've prepared all of your notes about your favorite superheroes.
Yes,
I
did.
also said superheroes because I know you, and I know you're not going to pick just one.
No.
Of course not.
I can't. Picking out one favorite superhero is like trying to just pick up one fandom, and that's it. You just can't do it. It's just impossible.
Well, that's why I just go with Disney, because it just like envelopes like 99%, so I'm pretty good.
So you're just good, Disney. Oh, it's everything Disney as a whole. So my favorite superhero of all time, I fell in love with Batman as a child. Everything about Batman. He was strong. He was brave.
Brucey.
I love little Bruce. The storyline behind Batman is super dramatic and sad,
There you go,
but
getting
like
sexual again. Just kidding.
No.
The way you said it, though.
He was just like, super kick-ass. He was this kid who like obviously grew up super privileged, but used that to like do good in the world. And then he had this kick-ass butler. I'm sorry.
You love Batman because he has a dope butler.
Dude, Alfred is the business.
He's definitely his conscience.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
little Jiminy Cricket.
He is so kick-ass that they actually are making a Marvel movie for him as well. I don't know if you've seen it.
For Alfred?
Yes, for Alfred.
Well.
So I'm excited about that.
He is a top-notch butler, that is for sure.
For sure.
And I love Batman too.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite Batman movie?
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
I have ones that I absolutely love and ones that I absolutely hate. But for me, the most memorable movies were the Michael Keaton Batman. Like, those were legit, the business. They were starting to go, like, downhill after they did the movie with Batman and Robin. I did not like that movie. I'm sorry for the fans out there that like that. The new Batman, the most current Batman, not Ben Affleck. He was just a mistake. Don't even get me started on him.
Sounds like you hate all the Batmans.
No. I think Michael Keaton was a great Batman. Will Arnett was obviously amazing on the Lego Batman movie.
No, we saw that together, didn't we?
Yes, we did, actually, at the theater.
Oh my god. No, he does do a good Batman.
Amazing Batman.
My favorite, though, is Christian Bale.
Yes, Christian Bale, for sure. Amazing, hands down, amazing.
The best.
And then David, I'm sorry if I butchered his last name, but it's Mazouz or something like that from the Gotham series. Great Batman.
I haven't seen that one.
He's like he's like a young Batman, and the series, I feel like it's very much based over the Batman villains. And then my other favorite, obviously, is Iron Man. So if you can see the connection between Batman and Iron Man, both using their money for good, philanthropists. Like, I just think they kick ass. And then they're super smart. They made all of their weapons and stuff like that. I just think that's pretty badass. I don't know.
So you like hot rich men who volunteer. Perfect.
That's so not the point, but I guess I didn't see it like that. Volunteer. I guess, yeah, they all volunteer their time. They want to save the world.
Yeah, like hot, rich, nice men.
Well, I mean, not all the superheroes were hot
I
and
equally
rich.
love Iron Man because of the fact that he did do his own technology. Actually, I'm going to go backwards here and start with my least favorite because I feel like this transition, because I feel like Ant-Man is almost like the opposite of Iron Man because he doesn't build any of his own technology. He basically gets it all given to him. He's a criminal or an ex-criminal. Maybe he becomes reformed, which fine, okay, like I accept that.
Oh my god.
And also his superhero character with the technology that he didn't even build himself isn't even that interesting. Yes, he shrinks and he's super strong, which I guess, and like fast, which is I guess cool to some people.
It's just funny that you use that because I want to hear your favorite. Now transitioning to your favorite.
So my favorite is not really it. It's more of a team. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Are my favorite.
So are you saying Star-Lord cannot be a superhero even though technically he is a thief too? And a criminal? Just like Ant-Man was?
I'm not saying that he's not. I've never said Ant-Man wasn't a superhero.
Right, no, but you're saying that. How does he, like, I don't think he was worse than Star-Lord was. I mean, he's stealing, trying to buy, like, and Star-Lord's up there in the galaxy doing his thing to get.
But he wasn't really stealing from, like, people, per se. He was just, like, Indiana Jones, right? He's, like, trying to get it first.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
No?
That's just an interesting concept. That's why I like
But he does end up in jail, so he is a complete criminal. I mean, according to
the law.
Yeah. international or intergalactical law.
Intergalactic law.
Hold on, I need to, like, turn the fucking air down. I cannot handle this right now. I'm dying.
Immediately regretting wearing
leggings. Why does it get so fucking hot in here? Is it just because we get so worked up and, like, are crazy?
Probably.
Because we're, like, hotbox in this tiny fucking room. But it's, like, the AC is, like, set to 73.
And then what are we drinking today? Truly's? Hard Sizzlers. We're
recording,
guys.
All of us.
We're just saying. That's what we're drinking today.
God. I don't even know where I left off. Okay. So, Guardians. So, the funny story about how I fell in love with Guardians. Mm-hmm. Didn't think it was going to be good from the previews. I thought it just kind of looked cheesy. And I wasn't super into, like, the alien characters from the previews for whatever reason. Like, call me an alien racist, I guess. But I wasn't feeling them. They kind of looked cheesy.
Like from outer space, though. Outer space.
Yeah, it's like fucking duh. And anyways, so we're in Disney California Adventure. They're doing a preview for Guardians in the 4D theater, and my husband's like, "Oh, let's go see this." And I'm kind of like, "Great, I get to see the preview and this movie. Perfect." So we go in, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden the music starts playing for the opening of Guardian, and Star-Lord's kicking those like little like Rugrat things around. You know what I mean? In the beginning when he's dancing around with his headphones on, and there's smoke because it's 4D and like water and like
did you lose it?
I'm telling you, like emotion came over me like no other in those few minutes for Guardians, and I was like, wait, I need to watch the rest. Like,
I bet, especially in 4D.
Yeah, and I've just fallen in love with those characters. I think that the movies were so well written. The music for me makes those movies. The soundtrack is just unbelievable. The way that they brought classic music and put it in a way that young people who maybe haven't heard it before are going to listen to it and love it and play those songs. I remember playing some of those songs at the pool, and my dad's like, "You like this music?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, it's the Guardians."
That's funny because I can definitely understand the connection between music too, like with movies and characters and all that stuff. I immediately fell in love with the new Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse soundtrack. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but like throughout the whole movie, like it's just hip hop. It's very urban, but it's also like
I thought you said
new.
it was a series.
No, it's the new
Spider-Man. The cartoon, the animated. Was it on Netflix or where did it come? What?
No, that was actually out in theaters.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually on Netflix right now, which I'm excited to talk about in a little bit.
That must have been where I saw it.
Yeah, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. Yeah, but I really love the music there and like the connection. It stays with you for sure.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so we've talked about my favorite superhero team and my least favorite, and we've talked about your favorites, but I know you have some serious beef with a certain superhero.
Yes. So I apologize ahead of time if this offends anybody. I am not a fan of Superman.
We know. Well, I know. Now the world knows. We're going to name this episode Ellie Disses Superman and never get listened to again.
I have gotten into legit debates over this.
Yeah, so come at her in her DMs.
I cannot deal with Superman just because I just think everything's just given to him. Like his flying and
technically Bruce Wayne's money was given to him.
Yes, but he does something with it. He trains and becomes kick-ass and like he makes all these gadgets and he creates all this stuff, right? But with Superman, it's just so easy. And I don't know. I just never did. My other biggest debate with him was like, is Superman considered sci-fi or is he considered action? Like what category does he fall? Not that it's important.
I was just going to say, do you not like sci-fi?
No, I love sci-fi. But because I don't like him as a character, I just don't even want him to be in anything.
I like Superman, I will say. I have no beef with Superman.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen I have tried to like him. Is he though? I have actually seen every single Superman movie. I mean, he's not my favorite. Will I watch a movie if it comes out? Yeah, because there's a lot of backstory to that I want to see. Maybe there's something that I don't want to miss in relation to a different character. But yeah, not my favorite at all.
All right. So now that everybody hates us for shitting all over their favorite fandoms, let's jump into news.
Okay, let's do it.
So, Ellie, Queen Latifah is set to star as Ursula. Mm-hmm. And I know that we talked about this the other day, But the more I looked into it, did you know that it wasn't the movie? It's
No.
ABC's live musical.
No, yes, I did know. So I guess I just got so excited when I told you. I was like, oh, Queen Latifah is going to play, you know. But yeah, she's going to play the live musical. But I don't know. I feel like they should also pick her for the live. But
No, they're not. So do you know who is in talks for that? Melissa McCarthy.
Yes. And they were actually thinking Lizzo, believe it or not. That was the rumor.
Fan base was like hyping that up, but that's not going to happen. Although she can sing.
Mm-hmm.
So who is cast officially is Jacob Tremblay.